Hello YouTube, this is Michael from We's Into Snakes. I was having an issue with a couple of our ball pythons. We have the water bowls in their tubs with them and stuff like that, and they keep turning over their water bowls, and of course it's soaking into the cocoa husk that we have in there that we use for bedding. So I decided I was going to try something a little bit different. I could have, just went out and got bigger dishes or what have you. But what I've done is these are the tubs that we're using in our racks. Of course, I don't have the lids on them in the rack, but I got these type of tubs because if anything, if I needed to move the snakes from this room or take them somewhere else, I had lids for them. I could just snap the lid on, secure them, and transport them somewhere. This one here, I did put like air holes in the lid. It's very similar to what we did for the one of my daughter's hog-nosed snakes. We're gonna do another tub like that for her male hog-nose. But what I did is I went back and I put some holes in this, and I just used like a soldering iron and let it heat up, and then I just like burned the holes through the plastic. And then what I did is I took a 4-inch piece of PVC and I cut it so that a deli cup would fit right in there, like so. So then that way I can fill the deli cup up with water. I know the snakes, they like to get in there sometimes when they're cooling or so forth. But this way at least you can't turn it over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set this one up. And I'll show you, let me go ahead and get this one set up. I'll put some cocoa in it. This cocoa here actually has gotten a little bit dry, so I'll probably will need to add a little bit of water to it. So got a little deli cup, I'll put in the water holder, fill that up, and she's got her fresh water. Like I said, I put a little bit. Cocoa is a little bit dry, so I'll go ahead and put some in that. So that one's set up, and then I'll show you the reason why I'm setting this one up. This is our pied female, and I don't know if you can see that I don't really have air holes in this one, so there's a lot of condensation on the inside. See, these are the bowls that we were using, and they'll tip these bowls over, and of course when they tip the bowls over, the cocoa just gets saturated. So this is our beautiful pied female. She's a normal pied, as far as she doesn't have any pastel or anything in her. She does have some emojis on her. You can see that one there. It's got a perfect O on her there. So it's kind of, oh, and there's an emoji right there. So I'll put her in this one. And I can just switch out our little cards onto the other tub in a minute. But as you can see, where she keeps turning over her bowl, the cocoa is just saturated, and what that does a lot of times, you can see that there is starting to mold and so forth. So I decided, for one, I'll put some holes in the in the tub itself in order to give it a little bit more ventilation, and also put the PVC piece in the bottom. And what I did is I siliconed it down to the bottom of the tub, and then put the deli cup in there so that she couldn't turn it over. It should work really good. Go ahead and put her back. And I'll put her little cards in there. And let me grab a piece of PVC and I'll show you a little bit more about that. Okay, this is a section of 4-inch PVC, and what I did is I just cut a 2 3/8 inch piece off of the pipe, and then what I do is I just put some silicone on the bottom of it. I'll put it in place where I want it, maybe smooth the silicone out so that it gets a good seal all the way around on the inside and outside, and then I'll usually let it dry at least 24 hours, if not longer. I probably had that one there set up and drying for at least a week, but that keeps any of the odor and everything from the silicone from, I don't know that it would bother the snake, but it probably would. So I let them dry really good, cure, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that to this one as well. I'll probably go ahead, since I have it torn down, I'll probably go ahead and put some holes in this one and go ahead and set up another one. But anyway, that's one of the things that I'm doing to try to cut down on some of the condensation in the bins. Very high humidity, the way she keeps turning over her bowl. Of course, she turns over her bowl, she's got no water, I got to add more water. She turns over the bowl again. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'll update later on about how it works. I'm sure it's going to work fine. I can't see why it wouldn't work. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.